Hello. Okay, the music that's just starting up here, it's from Pretzel and it's called Bye Cats. Don't know if it really is going to sound all that good. I recently got a subscription, not a prescription, a subscription to Pretzel. I'm still poking around a lot, trying to figure out what I want to do. Hi, Mass Bandit. Welcome. You're the first to join me today. I just got on. Going to spin today, and I have this green that is Rambouillet. Actually, before I work with the fiber, I need to put another bobbin on my wheel. Let me go ahead. So, with this Pretzel and everything, I still got a mute on my last stream, last Thursday night. And so I've been doing a little Googling about that, because I thought the whole thing about Pretzel was the fact that they're not, they're copyright free. Turns out what the difference is, you can still get a mute, but not a DMCA mark against you. Twitch doesn't care how many times they mute you. It doesn't matter. They don't keep track of that. You get 3 strikes and you're out for DMA copyright infringements. What they perceive. I always thought if you got a mute, you automatically had a copyright infringement. But I went to that part of Streamlabs, checked it out, and I don't have any strikes against me. I don't have a copyright infringement for that mute. So that, I don't know, that's kind of doubly annoying, because you have absolutely no control now over whether they'll mute you or not. That's your color. Yeah, this is called, it's Rambouillet is the breed, and it's called Emily's Green. And it's from Interlacements. So, I have the one bobbin done. I'm thinking I'm going to be plying it together with itself, so I just have a big skein of green yarn that I can knit with other colors. Yeah, Mass Bandit, I understand you completely. It's very tempting. I have tried it, but I think I go the other way. Well, there's 2 things going on. If I get a mute, I don't post it publicly to YouTube later, because, I keep it archived for myself, but I don't post it for public consumption. But I have been looking at a new software to stream with. I'm still at the head scratching part about setting it up. It's just like starting all over again, where, when I was first setting up the OBS, Streamlabs OBS, I had tons of, what? I don't understand. Wait a minute, had to do a lot of Googling and ask a few people a few things. That is sort of the stage I'm in with this, but I was wondering if I could use it and have 2 cameras. Now, one thing I cannot do with like I used to, Streamlab no longer will work with me for two cameras at the same time. I don't know if it's my desktop system or what. I'm not saying that it doesn't work for other people. It just doesn't work for me. I can't get it to work. So this one, I want to see if it'll work with two cameras. That's the only reason I'm looking into it, and I've been messing with it a little bit. I will tell you the name of it. I can't remember right now. XSplit Broadcaster. X as in X marks the spot. XSplit, S-P-L-I-T, Broadcaster is the name of it. And they had a separate software called SplitCam, right? Which means to me they're dealing with the two camera thing, but I haven't quite figured out how to make it work for me yet. Hello, Rosella. With her cheerleading flowers. Okay. This is a huge amount. It's half of an 8-ounce braid. So this is 4 ounces. The other half's on that bobbin, and it always seems like I have a ton of it when I start out with 4 ounces, but it doesn't fill these bobbins up. I always expect that it will, but it doesn't. Before I get going here, there we go. This looks like it would come up striped with the white bands there, but they just blend right in. They disappear. All you see is little lighter areas of the green. It has a lot of blue to it, but blue is transient. When you dye and rinse it out, if it's not locked in with something else, a lot of times it'll wash right out. So the green had a good mix of the blue and yellow. Whoever did this, I mean, Interlacements is the dyer. That's their big thing. They're dyeing. They dye fiber. Well, we have a lovely, lovely early summer day outside. I spent a good part of this morning on the porch. I have my gray kitty, Twitch, and she did the usual pay attention to me, get up on my writing paper and roll on her back and, you know, rub against me. I mean, she had to have her little bit of attention time. And then she took off and she went to sleep. I didn't really know where she was. I knew she was on the porch, but I didn't really know where she was. I finally, later on, had gotten up and went to the door to go into the house and noticed that she was sleeping inside of a box. There was a little box laying on. It was just kitty size, little box laying open on its side, and she had found it, and she was sleeping in that box. It was too cute. Gonna have an ad in 3 minutes. If you don't get yourself comfortable and need to go grab something, this is going to be the coming up on the time to do it. In the meantime, all I'm doing is drafting this fiber out, getting it ready to spin. Hubby's outside. He's been picking up downed limbs, stacking them on the burn pile. It's going to be a bonfire tonight, I think. I know I said I wasn't going to spin until after Fleece Tour de France starts, but I did want to get this bobbin plied, and so I can end up with empty bobbins on all the wheels, really. I don't have anything else on, so I just needed another bobbin to ply with this. And I thought, well, I will finish this up before we start spinning. Then I can start with completely empty bobbins, which some of the teams that you spin with require that you show a picture of the empty bobbins, which, you know, you're trusting is a currently dated picture. I'm sure there's plenty of ways to find a date on a picture. I always look forward to the about 6 weeks of Tour de Fleece and then Olympics. Which happens, what, every 4 years? The Summer Olympics hitting the Summer Tour de Fleece, Tour de France, I mean. Seems like it just had it. But then I spin for other things, so those events feel like the same thing. It's the same concept and everything. Keeping track of how much you spend. Trying to put a dent in the stash, you know. Now there's going to be ads. See you when you get back. I betcha. I think they only last about 2 minutes. Can't say for sure, though. Because they never play the ads for me. Oh, wait. Does not feel right. There. Okay. I knew it had a wobble it shouldn't have. Was going to light a candle. I have a little jelly jar that had a candle in it. This was how I bought it commercially that way. And it's called Blackberry Spice. I opened up the lid and it is so strong that I didn't even light it. It's like an air freshener sitting here. Alright, I didn't even do my camera. Shame on me. There we go. I have been not spinning for so long and working on the tabletop, I didn't even think to look to see how the camera was set. Merino and Rambouillet are hard for me to spin evenly on the single so that it's an equal thickness. It has a tendency to hit areas where it wants to put a lot more fiber in than what you would expect when you draft it out. This also has neps in it. That doesn't help either. I do have it pulling in too much. I need less pull in. Need a little more control here. I am definitely spinning this worsted, not woolen, but worsted. That is tightly pinched and tightly smoothed. I almost think I could make a pair of socks out of this. It is not super wash. I would have to hand wash them. I actually could have gone to Lexington, Kentucky for a fiber fair yesterday or today. Chose not to go. We have a lot. Hubby had a lot to do around here, and my friend did get to go today had a car full already. So I didn't want to drive by myself. I would have, but I've gotten spoiled with both of us being retired. if we go anywhere, we go together. Having that company and doing things with uh, somebody else all the time. I don't do much on my own anymore. Maybe run to the store. I'm going to put the music up just a little bit. Excuse me. Because I don't think I'm going to be talking too much today. I don't really have anything to say. Usually that doesn't stop me, but, you know. once I get this done, either this streaming or no, it'll probably take me 2 more streams unless I spend some during the in between. But once I get to a point, I'm not doing it on stream anymore. I've got a Diamond Dots that I'm gonna do. It's a big one. I think it's big. I don't like this music. Let's go to the next one. There we go. And I don't know how long that's going to take me, but it's a Christmas present. And then after that, I have a Quick Point, which is a larger size needlepoint pillow top. That is another Christmas present. So maybe I'll go back and forth between those two on the streams. Just depends how. When I get the Diamond Dot stuff all out, sometimes I don't want to put it away. So, but I'm kind of jazzed about getting some of these done. I mean, working on them already for Christmas. It's making me happy. One is for my good friend, and the other is her son, who loves foxes. So I thought a pillow with a fox on it would be something he'd really like. Christmas is quite small, you know. I have my daughter and grandson, and I have my friend and her son, and that's about it. Now, I send more Christmas cards than that. There's a lot of people I'll send Christmas cards to. I have a brother, but we don't exchange gifts. So, because we're not close enough to really get together for the holiday. Hubby has a brother, and he always gets him a gift card. I'd like to focus more this year on the decorating and baking. That's the part I like. That's the part of Christmas I really like. I hate being rushed about it. I knew that. I felt that go. It got pulled. It wasn't twisted enough to be pulled as much as I pulled it, so fella go? Starting Memorial Weekend and going through June into mid-July, there's a lot of stuff going on around near us. A couple hours drive maybe, at the most, and or in Louisville itself. They always have Shakespeare in the Park, and I think they're doing 3 plays this year. There is a Renaissance Fair that runs 6 or 8 weeks on Saturdays and Sundays only. What else did I... There's a ton of miles long yard sales. There's just a whole bunch of different sections of the state of Kentucky where it's listed on a certain weekend as having mile long, many miles of yard sales along that route, right? It's a thing. Couple of them start up near... Oh, see, I have a map of Kentucky in my head, so this would make sense to me. It probably won't make it sense to anybody that's not looking at a Kentucky map. But Covington is across the river from, I almost said street, across the river from Cincinnati. So that is northeastern point in Kentucky. Loops down southwest in kind of a half semicircle, looping back up towards far west, northwest, right? That's one of the paths. One that goes straight down through middle of Kentucky, heading towards Tennessee. So it's something that we're going to look into. I don't know which one we're going to do. It's a lot of driving, but, you know, it's not hard driving. Hello, cutie fly. It's cute. Probably am too late here. Nice piano. Oh, the name of this song is Northern Lights. Did you by any chance see the Northern Lights, Mass Bandit? I didn't get to see them. What I found really, really amazing was in so many places you could not see them visibly with your eye. You had to basically look through your phone to see them. I guess because of the way it's UV or whatever. It was raining. Yeah, that's the other problem, right? I agree. We had cloudy weather too. Saw some beautiful pictures on the TV though. They used time-lapse photography. I think that's another thing. People who actually get good videos of it have to set up a time-lapse. We have had a lot of rain. It's been a very wet spring, early summer. Hi, Knitter. It does. Yeah, my fiber's a tad more blue. It's hard to see on there, but it's pretty good. Actually, the camera's doing pretty good on the color. There's more in blue in the fiber. How are you, Knitter? Good to see you. Welcome to the Matchy Matchy Show. I'm having a really hard time keeping it in my mind that Sunday. Oh, I took trash out to the dumpster and running as I walked up, it spooked a fox that usually lives in my barn. I don't know if it was one of the kits or if it's one of the male or female, because the adults, because they all look the same size now. But that is the closest I have been, and the best I've been able to see it. And it barked at me. I startled it, and it went and then running off. It's pretty, very pretty. Probably one of the ornery kids getting in trouble. I hear a fox a lot of times late dusk, right as it's getting pretty good and dark. It's generally in the front of our property, though, because off of the porch we have lawn, grass, and then beyond that is a big field, and they hunt in that field, I think. So I went on Google and looked up if foxes will bother cats, and they said that because the animals tend to be fairly similar in size, that usually they just give each other wide berth and don't get into anything. What I really don't know is if the fox is coming up on the porch to eat the cat food. I mean, I know I have a possum that does that, and I know I have a raccoon that does that, but I haven't yet to see the fox actually on the porch. I just have heard it, and I'm kind of wondering if they haven't gotten that bold yet. I feel like I'm feeding the whole community, I'll tell you. I tell the two cats that live on the porch, you get your eating done now here. get as much as you want because I'm not bringing any more out until morning. I put it out while it's still pretty daylight in the evening around 6 o'clock. At least this time of year it's still pretty daylight. Oh, you're going down to Monterey. What fun. That sounds nice. I am spinning Rambouillet. This is 100% Rambouillet. And it was done by Interlacements. I think they sell yarn too. I was talking earlier about stuff that's going on in the summertime, and one of them is Shakespeare in the Park. And when we go, you sit in an amphitheater, kind of outdoor seating, and there's always lots of room. So I take a drop spindle because I can still do that if it gets dark. Usually because they're in the middle of the summer, most of the production is, it doesn't start getting dark until about 3/4 of the way through the production. We always go home in the dark, but, you know, it's not bad sitting there watching it because it's mostly daylight. And the stage is well set up. It has overhead speakers that catches the actors' voices and has you know, I mean, they have the sound system and the lighting system with it. That production group, not the same people, but the, you know, the Shakespeare in the Park organization has been in existence since I came to University of Louisville in 1976. That's when I first saw it. I don't know how many years they had done it before that, but, you know, to have something continuously running like that is pretty cool. You got fiber from LCB. Oh, you know, I've been seeing the chat on Discord. People talking about it. Or somewhere, I don't know where. Or maybe some streamer. I'm not sure. I've heard of it. Is it a blend or is it a certain wool breed? All wool blend, beautiful colors. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, the last time I ordered fiber online was 2020, 21, winter 2021, 2020 to 2021 with the COVID. Because they weren't having any fiber fairs anywhere, and I was feeling sorry for myself, and I thought, I'm just going to go do some shopping, and I did. I enjoyed that, but I haven't done it since, and being very, very good. Bought a couple fleeces since then, but not processed fiber. Of course, I've been buying other crafts. Oh, I got the ones I was talking about earlier that I want to start from Christmas presents the other day in the mail. First of all, hubby was upset because whoever delivered it did not bring it down to our house. They just put it out underneath a ornamental peach tree at the top of our lane. So he was upset about that. Then he opened up the box. It doesn't matter who it's addressed to. He opens the box. I mean, I gave up a long time ago trying to buy anything for him online because he opens everything as soon as it hits our door. And then he was upset because it was fiber. It actually wasn't fiber. It was a quick point needle point top. Pillow top. Quick point pillow top. That I mentioned earlier. That's what I got. I got one of a little lamb too. Is that here? Where did I put the... Oh, I can't reach it. It's on top of the stack of the boxes over there. I forgot. I could have shown that, but I'll show them both when I start the other one. They were a twofer price, so I bought one that's going to be a Christmas gift and one that I'll keep. That hour went by fast. It's interesting. A lot of times when I'm crafting, the time doesn't go that fast. It always does when I spin, though. I guess because I zone out enough. Time goes by without me being aware of it. There'll probably be an ad in about 10 minutes. It never usually warns me on the second one, but I have it set up to go a quarter after the hour when I'm streaming. Excuse me. I got like my attention is wavering from my screen here. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I did save some of this fiber from before. I got some from the first bobbin. I tell you, it is rigged. Can't catch nothing today. Guess I ought to try my other bowls. Actually, as far as the music and pretzel, I'm on my free month trial. I could actually just say never mind. I just was getting really tired of the music on Showhop. It never changed. It was pretty much the same thing over and over. I just realized the air conditioner was running. Not surprised, it's been pretty cool in the house. Ah, KB, welcome. Wait for you all to get out of the ads. Surprise! Yeah, short surprise stream today. Did it go well? That's good. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. The love of fiber, huh? Did you? You finished? Oh, that's nice. I am gonna wait a minute, because there we go. Now you all are showing up. And showed what you got. Oh, you went? Oh, see? It was good. I didn't go. I'll go look. I'll go watch it after I get off. I'll see what you got. talked to hubby about it, and my friend Vicky, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My friend that I usually go with, her situation is now that her husband is retired and her daughter is living at home, and so whenever they go, that's pretty much their car, right? I was hoping maybe she and I could go, but no. Now hubby's retired, so he goes, and her daughter likes to go. So I didn't say anything about it. She went yesterday, and I thought about going today. Hubby didn't want to go yesterday. He wanted to get some stuff done, but we talked about it for today. They have it today? Or was it Friday and Saturday? I don't even know. Anyway, didn't go. Talked myself out of it. I don't need to buy anything. I cannot go and not buy something. I just can't do it. So, I don't go. You went yesterday. It's open today. Okay. Okay. Well, welcome, Raiders. My name is Yarn Spinner's Tales, as you can see. I am spinning Rambouillet fiber. It's 100% wool breed. It's a wool breed called Rambouillet. It's very similar to Merino, which a lot of people know, but may not know Rambouillet. Rambouillet is part Merino and part something else. This is dyed by Interlacements. It's really nice fiber. So I really appreciate the raid. That made my stream. Thank you. I haven't been spending much lately on streams. I've been doing other crafts. Kind of saving up for not getting much spinning done because I want to not get worn out from spinning going into July with the Tour de France, Tour de Fleece, and then the Olympics. I know you don't, yeah. What made you change your mind? Anything in particular? You just got an itch to finish those socks? Are they Sock Madness socks? I know it's still going on. Hubby was going to work. Okay. Oh. So he got a day off unexpectedly. You all probably won't hit the ads, but those of you, Mass Band and Knitter, you might, because they should be coming on pretty soon. He's normally off on weekends, but he has a rail team on his territory this week, and he needed to do some work to prepare. Apparently, the plan changed this morning. Yeah. It's a nice day to be home. I hope he's enjoying his day off. Unexpected day offs were always quite exciting. I hardly ever had one. Occasionally, I'd get into work and we'd be very, very slow and overstaffed for it. So they would say, "Okay, you're going home early." That just meant I usually left by 7, 8 o'clock instead of 9:30. But it still always felt like, I don't know, it just felt extra special, right? I wasn't really worried about the loss of the hourly wage. Only a couple hours. Funny, when you're retired, you never have that feeling anymore. It's not like I can say, okay, today I'm just going to sit and read a book. It just somehow doesn't feel like a day off that way, right? Oh, well. So, my question, maybe you missed, was the socks you were finishing for Sock Madness? Are you still in the running competition? This would be a good time to show my Christmas ornament that I got done that I was working on the last couple streams. As soon as I get this little bit of fiber done, I will do that. Teacup. It's the teacup. Sinisty. Boy, you caught that in the nick of time. It disappeared right into your poke ball. That was close. Alrighty. Those of you who have watched me the last 3 streams actually know I was working on Christmas ornaments that are kind of old-fashioned, where you put sequins on a foam. It used to be just round balls, but now they make the foam in all different shapes, and they come from Hirschner's. And I was working on one of those that is a house shape because we set up Christmas Village as part of our Christmas decorating, and I got it done. So this is my first, and it's small, you can see. And the other ones, there's going to be 2 Christmas trees, another one like this, different color door, and some that are even tinier houses. So they're, they're really nice small size. Roof is all multicolored. That's the back. So it just sits. The other set that I got will actually be on a hanging cord, but this one just sits with the other houses. And our houses vary from this size to bigger, about, that size. So I usually set up 2 different scenes because of the different sizes. You can also put these up and like in the distance, the smaller ones, and if you put them together, but I don't have quite that room to do that. So I'm very happy with it. It turned out cute, and it wasn't that tedious to do. I mean, it didn't take very long, even though I worked on it on 3 streams. I didn't work on it much between streams, right? So that's probably around 8 hours total to make it. Thank you. I think it was cute. And it was fun to do for something different. I have a round Christmas ornament that I made back in the 70s that I still hang up on the tree. kind of put these in more than I usually do. See, that one really is too thin. That's thinner than I like. It doesn't draft as well without a thicker fiber supply. I could probably put it with another one. Oh man, I had a discouraging tour of homes that are for sale. I didn't actually physically go on a tour. I was using a realty site, looking at what was available in probably a 50-mile radius of here. We are seriously thinking about downsizing, and so I was, using that parameter. Although I was pretty much looking at everything, it's just that the great big 4-bedroom, more recently built houses are in the $400,000 range, so it's not downsizing, in my opinion. But there's also the ridiculous where they're less than 1,000 square feet and are, $80,000 to $90,000 with no land. Man, I was really discouraged because this is getting too much. But I don't want to start all over with a whopping mortgage. So I don't know. But you gotta start somewhere. trying to think what to make for supper, and I'm not hungry enough to even think about it. I had hummus. Um, I call it a Mexican pita. I take flour tortillas, and spread half with hummus, and flip it over, and then just brown it in a dry skillet, just toast it a little bit. It's good. Had 2 of those, and I'm still full. The hummus I got had, it always has garlic flavor, so it had a fair amount of garlic, and it had olives, tapenade, right? Where it has a variety of olives, all chopped up. It has that on top of the hummus. Alright, I'm going to take a stretch break. I did not stretch on the hour. I also am feeling it in my knees a little bit here. Need to stretch them out. Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, if you don't like spiders, put your mute button on a little bit. I'll wave at you when I'm done. I have a spider story. Everybody ready? So I'm sitting in the living room this morning, and my cat Newman is on my lap, and I have my feet out as a recliner, in a recliner, right? And he's laying longwise, and he sits up, and then he starts creeping down my legs, staring down at the floor. It's obvious he's spotted something. I figured some kind of bug. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked. Couldn't see anything. Couldn't see anything moving, And so he gets down, and he stalks over to a spot, and it's obvious that's where he's watching. And he hunkers down, and he's, just sitting there watching and watching. I swear I couldn't see nothing, right? I just could not imagine what in the world he saw, because I didn't see anything. So I finally got up. It was driving me crazy. And went over and got to looking right where he was looking, and there was a brown spider on my brown patterned rug. It blended exactly the same brown. It was like, oh, you thing, you. So I grabbed a paper towel and grabbed him, and that was the end of that. Whoops. Done with the spider story. Come on back. That's what happens living in the country. They just show that they're out here, just gonna show up like that. I got stung by a wasp once on my foot. I had my socks on. I was walking around the house in my socks, and a wasp stung me through my socks because I stepped on it. Oh man, my foot swelled. That hurt too. But things do get into the house, and that's one of the reasons I like having a cat in the house. They're very we do not have mice. With 2 cats living on the porch, keeping the field somewhat under control, and a cat in the house, I do not have mice. It's been a long time since I've seen any sign of mice. Little piece was trying to run away to the floor. Run away. One of the things I got to start doing pretty soon is looking into what I wanted to spend for the fair. That is, actually, I'm ahead of myself. I usually do that during TDF, Tour de France, so. Alright. I am going to stop the music and go take a look at Twitch, who's streaming, see if we can raid somebody here. For once I have some viewers to go with me. That'll be nice. Well, Pooh, I was hoping. Everybody's playing a game today. Here's some cross stitch by Cat Yoi. Y-O-I. Little Craft Room. That's someone new. Let's go to her. What a pretty sweater. I hope she's not getting done. Just now getting done. Let me switch my... No, I can't switch mine until I'm done talking. Can't listen to her until I'm done talking. Okay. A Little Craft Room. Let's go say hello to her. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. It's been nice to have a group of you for a change. KB, appreciated the raid very much. And it was nice chatting with you. Mass Bandit. And I think maybe Knitter has gone on. I don't think she's still here. Nope. Anyway, we're going to go raid About a Little Craft Room. Hopefully. Thank you, KB. That's a lot of typing. Oh, that didn't work. I did the wrong thing. I gotta do this. After all that typing. Well, at least now you know. What I've been saying. Nope. It says it's invalid. Okay. About. Well, there's a space between about and A. Let me try that. I always have trouble rating. I don't know why. It should be so easy. Nope, it didn't work. What am I doing wrong? Alright, it's not about. It's a little craft room, isn't it? The about is her. Yeah. About is about. I don't need the about. Oh, guys. Oh, help. I need a mod. No. There we go. I got it, guys. Thanks for your patience. Holly is... Are you here? I don't think she is. I just saw her go by. Her little bits from before. Okay, everybody. I will be back Tuesday morning. Probably 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Okay? So see you then. Take care, everybody. Stay well. Talk to you later. Bye.
I can't read all of it. I think it says your mistakes. Oh, yarn spinner tails. Oh, hello everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm literally just about to raid out myself as well. Oh no. But thank you. Muhahaha. Good night.
Yarn Spinner Stains just followed.
Thank you for that follow. Yarn Spinner's Tales. Oh, there's a raid. There's a raid happening. Hello, people. Hi. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. Shelly Knits, thank you for that follow. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in a little craft room. Thank you for raiding in and bringing your community over here. We popped over from our craft room to come see you. Awesome. I like it. Well, my name is Kat, Chaosioi Spicy Potato. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys, and I mostly cross-stitch and do a little bit of beading and a tiny bit of Lego and a sprinkle of gaming. Welcome back, Sam. So we kind of hang out, we chill. Yeah, yeah, like the big.
Geico covers dead batteries with their easy app and 24/7 help.
You're not Frankenstein's monster.
No, this is Cousin Trevor.
Whatever you need, from coverage to service, get more with Geico.
Big ones, yeah. Experience. I don't know whether that's better or worse. I don't know whether that makes me feel better or worse. But yeah, nothing makes you feel old like teaching. And speaking of feeling old, I think it's pretty much my bedtime. It makes it sound like I want to lie to myself.